Hi. Today I'm going to speak about something that we've been receiving a lot of calls about since lockdown began. So, usually we have a parent who calls very urgently and needs an immediate appointment or wants to talk to the doctor for at least 5 minutes. When I get up to the phone to see what this is about, it's a parent who calls and says that they have a doubt or they know for sure that their young child is possibly watching pornography and they're unsure about what to do. And that's why I thought of making this video to look at what are the steps that I discuss with the parent when they think that their child may be viewing pornography. So, this particularly looks at the age group between 7 and 12, so pre-teens really. So, usually when a parent talks to me about when they're wondering whether their child is watching pornography or they've seen in the history that there are videos. So, what I tell them first is to look at what are the emotions that they are experiencing. A lot of parents have anger, they may be experiencing a lot of confusion about why their child is seeking this out. They may be guilt about, oh my god, do you think our child viewed us having sex and is that why he's doing this? Or there can be a sense of shame. I mean, why is my child like this? So then we look at processing these emotions and then looking at in the light of a developmental perspective, which is that curiosity about these kind of things and sex is quite normal in children. So we look at it in that perspective, and I speak to them about, why don't you process these emotions? And this is not an emergency at this point, but let's calm ourselves down and then we can go to the next step. The next step that we look at is to say, have the child sit down with you for a chat when both of you are really calm. Then to look at, to address to the child. So we are not going to be interrogating, we are not questioning. So what we may do is to say, look, I was going through this cell phone and I saw a few hits on pornography sites, I saw a few videos, and I thought I would like to have a chat with you about it. Maybe you'll give a pause there and see if the child has something to say. If not, you will continue, and then we could tell them that I wanted to talk about pornography. Pornography is something where you see two people possibly naked and they're engaging in acts such as touching each other, touching each other's private parts, and having sex if you've already introduced sex to your children. And we also say that this is an activity that is done by adults and possibly for viewing only for adults. So I would not like you to see these kind of video clips. You may say that, like some forms of violence, so I don't allow you to watch violent movies, I don't like you watching certain games which are for above 18-year-olds. We've discussed that you will not have this kind of social media at a certain age. So this is also like that. Since pornography is made for adults, I do not want you to watch it. Also, what porn depicts is sometimes it has violence in it, sometimes it has people who are forced into things, and this is not what sex is like. So, also, I would not like you to watch it. And then we go on to say, if you have ever watched it and you may feel confused about it or scared about it, feel free to come and talk to me about it. I promise I won't get angry and we can discuss it. And we'd probably leave it at that. Give some time for the child to process this, and he or she may come back to you asking questions. Moving on to the next part is in terms of prevention. How can we preempt such a thing and do something about it? First thing is possibly when we hand our cell phone device to a young child, even as young as 4 or 5, we may possibly have to tell them about pornography because so many children accidentally view it because it comes as a pop-up, they click. So when we give it to a young child, we're going to say, look, if you see people without clothes, people naked coming on the screen, I want you to shut it off at once. Come to mom or dad and tell us about this, and we will see what we need to do. That's one level. The second level is possibly to look at Parental control apps. There are so many parental control apps that are available. There's Google Family Link, there's Pika Pika, there's another link called Nischint. These are apps that allow us to give phones to our kids, while we have an app which looks at what are the websites that our children are looking at, what are the games they are playing. It allows us to control the amount of screen time that they use, so that we can give our children a safe viewing experience in the cell phone itself. There are things in Google search itself which is called safe search. There are other search engines like Kidos which allow children to search materials safely. So I think it's very important as parents to know a lot about how we can make internet safe for kids. And also, if you like to know more about sexuality education itself, amaze.org is a wonderful website which has a lot of videos about how to talk about these kind of awkward things with children. Hope this helped you. Thank you.